Welcome back to the Ministry of AI, your go-to podcast for all things artificial intelligence and machine learning. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a fascinating study titled Meaningless is Better. Hashing bias-inducing words in LLM prompts improves performance in logical reasoning and statistical learning. This study, by researchers Milena Chadimová, Eduard Jurášek, and Tomáš Kliegr, proposes an intriguing solution to the biases often embedded in the prompts we feed into large language models, or LLMs. So what's the problem here? Well, as powerful as LLMs like GPT 3.5, ChatGPT, and others are, they often grapple with bias, particularly cognitive biases like the conjunction fallacy. This is when a model inaccurately ranks the likelihood of two events occurring together higher than the probability of a single event happening on its own. Imagine thinking it's more likely for a woman to be a bank teller and an active feminist rather than just a bank teller. The team behind this paper introduced a novel approach called hashing to tackle this issue. Essentially, they replaced potentially bias-inducing words within LLM prompts with meaningless identifiers or hash-like values. This way, the LLMs wouldn't latch onto stereotypes or misleading associations encoded in their extensive training data. The research involved three main experiments. In the first, they revisited the famous Linda problem and found that hashing could significantly reduce logical fallacies in model responses. In the second experiment, dealing with frequent item set extraction tasks, hashing helped lessen reliance on perhaps overly familiar statistical knowledge. The third involved presenting the Linda problem in tabular format, where hashing again proved effective, showcasing the adaptability of the technique across various input forms. Despite these promising results, the hashing technique isn't a silver bullet. Not all models benefited equally. Some variations actually saw inconsistent reductions in hallucination rates, where the model generated information not present in the input data. Moreover, while hashing reduced bias, there's still work to be done addressing fundamental misunderstandings of logic within LLM frameworks. In conclusion, this research opens a new avenue in reducing bias and improving decision-making in LLMs. It highlights how we can enhance AI's handling of complex reasoning tasks by cleverly minimizing bias-inducing variables. This technique could potentially advance fields that rely heavily on AI for decision-making, such as healthcare, finance, and even education. But as with most innovative research, there's a lot more to explore. Future studies could look into automating the identification of bias-inducing words or further refining the hashing approach to maximize gains across LLM architectures. Thanks for lending us your ears today. If you found this deep dive enlightening, hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on more AI insights. Want to dive even deeper? Explore our free courses at the Ministry of AI. Hit the link in the description below. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in AI.